Alright, everyone, welcome back to the next episode of the Podcast. I am one of your hosts, TJ Dovey.
And I am your other host, Zach Kenley, along the special guest today, along with Mr.
Zach Cromie. I am a Star Wars dilettante compared to these gentlemen, but I'm looking forward to it.
And like Zach said, it is our Star Wars special.
Yes, because today is May the 4th, and may the 4th always be with you.
And also with you.
Indeed. And before we get started with everything in Star Wars, I want to say that I just today, a couple hours ago, I started a GoFundMe page for a fundraiser me and Zach have been talking about for a while. The whole entire Maui thing, which he's been hassling me about for months. People of work have now been hassling me for months.
TJ has to be Maui for Halloween. If he's not Maui, Halloween's going to be a failure.
It's like, I get it. I like Maui. I understand.
You look exactly like him.
I know.
Just shave and you are him.
I get it. I look like Maui. So, we're going to take this opportunity to try and do something good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you get onto my Facebook page, I think it's on the Twitter page, I believe it's on the Podcast Facebook page as well. It's the try to be the difference. We are doing, like I said, it's through GoFundMe. Go there, donate what you can.
Say what organization you're in?
Yeah, all the money, every penny is going to go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's a cause that is absolutely worth donating to. It's absolutely a cause worth trying to help for. And like I said, if you can't donate, share the page, like the page, spread the word. It's me dressing up as Maui is going to be cool, and if we reach our goal, I'm absolutely going to do it. But it transcends more than just me dressing up as a silly costume for Halloween. It's an opportunity to try and help save someone's life or shed some light on darkness that has already filled someone's life. It's a great cause. It's something worth doing, and you guys should go check it out.
And the last podcast that we did, we took it off because TJ got way too
for obvious reasons.
Way too intoxicated for obvious reasons. But you said something about matching it. But I'm going to start off after we're done filming this podcast. I'm going to do my donation. I'm going to start off with a $100 donation. Like I said, it sounds like a good bit of money to throw away, but I think I'm not throwing this money away. No.
This money I know is going to go to something worthwhile. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and donate $100. And like I said, we understand donating isn't always something everyone can do. If you can't donate, like I said, share the page. Hopefully someone can
get the word out.
Yeah, get the word out. And let's try and raise money for a great cause.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to go back. We're going to jump right into
Let's get started.
Our meat and potatoes of the episode, which is Star Wars, because today is May 4th. So we got a little bit of like a script we're following here that
a general idea. We have
general idea. So I'm just going to go right into it and just start off with our favorite Star Wars movies. Which is your favorite Star Wars movie? Now, I know what you're going to say. Let's just go. What's the saga?
The saga? Just the saga?
Just the saga. Okay. I mean, you're going to say Rogue One. I know that. But let's just go into saga right now.
Alright, fair enough. For saga, number one is obviously Empire. Right behind it is New Hope. Then you got Return of the Jedi. Because you know what? I like those Ewoks. Fuck what anyone says. The Ewoks are cool. Yub nub for life. And then
I have a theory on that.
And then we got Revenge of the Sith. Because it's good. I don't care what anyone says. It's good. Then Phantom Menace. And then Attack of the Clones, which, whatever, Attack of the Clones.
I would prefer that didn't happen.
Yeah,
we could not touch on that again, other than to say that was terrible, and I'd be fine with it.
It was just a filler.
It's like, they were like, alright, because we talked about this before with the Cinema Wins.
Mm-hmm. I watched those all actually today. So.
Yeah, I watched those again last night to, like, get ready for today, and Yeah, I get it. The prequels weren't great, but the fucking Star Wars, and I still love them.
And you gotta appreciate it.
And Attack of the Clones did have some good moments.
Doesn't mean you have to like them.
Yeah, it's just like, I appreciate them. They're good.
Did you know about that, Zach? About do you ever see on YouTube, it's called Cinema Sins?
Yes.
Well, TJ was saying there's a thing called Cinema Wins. And if you watch it for Star Wars, they did the prequels, it gives you a little bit more appreciation
Yeah,
for the prequels.
it goes through a lot of details of a lot of the reasons why the prequels aren't nearly as bad as everyone says they are. And they bring up some great points.
Yeah.
It's like, to the points that before I watched those, I was always one of those guys who are like, the prequels are horrible, I'm going to pretend they don't exist. And then I watched them, and I'm like, alright, I get the point you're trying to prove, and you're doing a well enough job at it, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was a fan. Like, I enjoyed the prequels more after watching them.
I'm not one to shit on all the prequels. I don't want to pretend that they all don't exist.
Yeah.
It's Attack of the Clones. It is, for me, it's insufferable. I understand that it tries to fill in some plot holes, tries to backtrack from things from the original trilogy, but it just is such a slog.
It's a haul.
I mean,
Yeah, it's...
Hayden Christensen, that department store mannequin, talking about hating sand makes me
Alright.
want to...
Well, that's... Alright.
it makes me...
Alright. In his defense, that was horrible dialogue.
And I actually had read something about that just today, and that the dialogue's so stilted because George Lucas had free reign.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
was-
a wordsmith.
Yeah, and he's even like... He
He's
said
big
that several
picture
times.
and
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's come out and said several times that he's not good at writing dialogue. And anyone that's seen the prequels will be like, you're not
he
wrong.
didn't have Lawrence Katz in there
Yeah.
polishing his scripts.
But
and
wasn't there something with his wife too? Didn't George Lucas have? I thought I heard it might have been some other director, but I thought he had his wife read it or rewrite it, or
she really hated sand?
she might have.
I don't remember...
Right to the beach.
I don't remember ever hearing that. It wouldn't surprise me though. It's I forget what I was watching or reading, but they were talking about how George Lucas, his entire team while working on the prequels, were giving him a lot of shit throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes you think if they were giving him a lot of shit, they would have given they wouldn't have turned out the way they did. But at the same time, alright, the whole Hayden, I like Hayden Christensen. I think the dude's a talented actor.
He's a quality. He has some
can't think of a
quality
single
work.
thing that he did well. And I don't just mean in the prequels. I mean, have you seen Jumper? I think it's a decent idea and some more bad dialogue, but his delivery is so wooden.
Alright, here's what I'll give you. Here's a great movie starring Hayden Christensen where he actually gives a great performance. It's called Shattered Glass.
That's it. I was gonna say it's something with glass.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, it's based on a true story about this young. I think he worked at some newspaper, but he plagiarized all of his work.
Oh, is this really recent?
No, I don't think it was too recent. This movie came out.
2003.
Yeah, it was it came out in the early
Not the
2000s.
situation I'm thinking of then.
But yeah, he was like, that was a great movie and a great performance from Hayden Christensen. And I believe, had the dialogue been better, we would have gotten more from Hayden Christensen. But at the same time, we didn't have the great dialogue, so we got what we got from him.
I think I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk.
No,
over
you're
you.
good.
I just feel very strongly about this. Put him next to Liam Neeson. Put him next to bad dialogue for Ewan McGregor.
I was gonna say, how about your man crush? He's a man crush on you, McGregor.
I'm not.
I don't blame him.
And he comes off that much worse. I don't think he comes off better.
All right, fair enough.
No, you're right.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
it may very well be that he turned out to be a better actor than I'm giving him credit for, and I haven't given him a chance. I haven't seen enough of his body of work to say yes, no.
That's understandable.
But
Because I guess that is a good point. I guess I'm forgetting the part where Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson also had that bad dialogue, but I still bought it a lot more than I did from Hayden Christensen.
and I'll temper that argument with they also didn't have a shoehorned love story.
No.
That was set up creepy to begin with.
Although-
it was set up
Yeah.
so
Although-
cringeworthy.
Although there was apparently it's a fan theory or whatever, but Obi-Wan Kenobi had an affair with Padme. And that's...
I've read that rumor.
Yeah, that was a rumor. Did you hear about that?
I read
Because they were talking about...
a gobbet about it, and I
in
just went.
Revenge of the Sith, and he senses Obi-Wan was there, that morning. She's like, yeah, he was. He's worried about you and this and that. And it just got the vibe that he was like, oh, he was here for something else. More.
I think that's just trying to highlight his paranoia and his.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, even in, like, Revenge of the Sith, like, as soon as he sees that Obi-Wan's here, like, he